Alright. Okay. What's good, fam? It's your boy, Dway's on Blaze. You know the name, FaceTime in place. Did MashBeatz deliver the secret frequency review? Now, guys, I have just reacted to this album, finally got around to listening to it. So now I'm going to get into P that G's review of it and see if I agree with his statements. Anyway, let's get into it. Like, comment, and subscribe to P that G and to me, Dway's on Blaze. Please, I need your subscription because I'm going down in flames. I won't lie to you. But let's go.
What's going on, you guys? So, check it right. MashBeatz just dropped his new album titled The Secret Frequency. Now, the project consists of 13 tracks from various artists, but just listening to it, I could tell that this was Mash's way of feeding the kids, considering that you had quite a few new age underground rappers featured on here. Plus, sonically, it's not like it's anything he's made before, since he did try to incorporate different sounds, genres, and vibes on here. But without wasting any more of your time, let's get into it. Now, starting off, we had words with Reddy, and on the record, we can hear him talking about starting and ending the war, as well as settling the score. And if you know the situation that Words has been caught up in, it definitely sounds like this might be a preview of what's to come with his own project, where he might be finally responding to all the things that Reese said on Kill the King. So I'm definitely interested to hear what he's got to say in relation to that.
Me too,
but hearing
fam.
this record, he definitely sounds confident, hungry, and determined to prove a point. And matched with this production, man, chef's kiss. I mean, he really laid the foundation for Words to come with that aggressive, or better yet, braggadocious tone. So definitely one of my standout tracks. Now, moving on to the next track, we've got Usi Money and Muchin with They Gotta Bow. I mean, Usman Money with the hook was too clean on this one, and Muchin, man, this nigga's got some funny bars. I mean, he went on to say, Flow al Presidente, but the pen Guere Mantashe, pretty much insinuating that his pen is heavy like the OG. He also had some other catchy lines like, meet the president, can't talk to me directly, boy, there's many men in front of me, like, wow, pull up at your gate like Malumas with the cows. And then he also goes on to say how his niggas are like strikers, they start shooting like Falcao. So
yeah, I feel like Umushin, like, he wasn't being too serious on his verse. He was just having fun with it. I did say that I feel like he could do better, and that, I don't know, I just feel like him rapping in English doesn't really fit for me, but like, who am I to tell somebody that? That's just my take.
You get the point. I mean, Muchin really incorporates a lot of soccer references into his bars, and I'm here for it. Now, moving on to the next track, we have What You Mean. And honestly speaking, the only good things about this record was the production, which Mash killed as usual, as well as Kindly Nash, who came through with a solid verse. I mean, Young Soldier is still trying to capitalize on his momentum, and I'm here for it. Now, Brother Cooper, hey, I'm not his target market. Maybe it's me, but the nigga sounded too animated on the hook.
That's what I said, bro. That Brother Cooper just didn't sound like that beat suited him, bro. That was the wrong choice of beat for Brother Cooper, I'm telling you. You need a better beat for that. You need to call, what's that guy? I'm forgetting his name, but anyway.
I mean, we heard this nigga say, what you mean? What you mean? What you mean? What you mean I ain't got it like that? I don't got it, I got it on my... What you mean I don't hear what you're saying?
He actually sounded like him.
like,
Yo,
come on, guys, what can I say? I mean, he was just having fun, but Cooper isn't for me, and that's okay.
What you mean?
And the same way I feel about this record is the same way I felt about 4-player freestyle. We had Kindly Nash and Baby Days complimenting Mash's production.
Yeah, I didn't hear
this nigga Brother Cooper to come do his thing with this that Bosch talk. This that Bosch talk.
Wait, like, I missed the song, bro.
Like, come on, guys. Like, come on, guys. Hey, I know this nigga isn't for me, but I know he's got motion with the kids, so he'll be alright. I mean, I'm just one guy.
Look, bro, Cooper's not bad. Like, Cooper, it's a vibe, bro. You're just not, like, if you're not built for Cooper, you're not built for Cooper. Look at me, I'm a Madala, dog. But I can understand where Cooper's going with it, bro. Like, it's just the vibe, it's the energy. You just come with a different... There's some artists who just come with a different type of energy, bro. And you might not vibe with that energy, just like you don't vibe with some people's energy. You know? You going off talent-based. Me, I'm not going off talent-based with Cooper. I'm going off the vibe he's giving me. I'm enjoying it. Like, bro, I don't know who I could put in this category. I don't want to yap on for too long. But there's just some artists, bro. It's like... I almost feel like Lil Yachty's kind of the same. But Lil Yachty's pen be working these days, so I don't really I don't really want to put him in that category. But there's just some artists who just, they have that thing, bruh. It's not always about lyrical miracle. It's the vibe, the aura, the presence, the style, the imagery. It's just, there's just, he's got that thing. I don't know. I'm sorry.
My opinion doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, but nonetheless, I still wish the young nigga a successful career. But anyways, moving on to the next record, we have Nobody, which features Nasty C and Usma Mane, right?
Now, this is a banger.
Now, I'm gonna admit, initially, I didn't like this record because it came off as a bit lazy, in my opinion. And I say that because you have someone like Nasty, right? Well established when it comes to hooks, but this one fell flat. And with this verse, I mean, it was cool, but that's just the thing. It was just cool, nothing spectacular, or I guess nothing that really captures you. But since I've had some time to sit with the album, the record has grown on me a lot more.
Yeah, this track is a grower.
The nigga was just having fun, so there's no point in being overly critical. I will say that Nasty does have that rare ability of finding certain pockets and just making certain things he says sound very catchy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably the reason why the record has grown on me significantly.
Definitely.
Now, Usma Mane excelled from the moment I heard him on here. I mean, he definitely sounded like he was more in his elements, just having better delivery and just sounding more confident. So he killed this record hands down. Now, moving on to the next record, we have No Pressure, which features Dior Santana and Leo DeLeo. Now, one thing about Mash, right? I love the fact that he's able to cater his production to artists he intends on featuring. I mean, the artist and the beat definitely complemented each other. I mean, I'm not really familiar with Dior Santana, but this
How do you know? Shay Stance, dog. You don't know? Come on, bro.
With his trap melodic vibe has me wanting to check his catalog, and Leo definitely did his thing on this one, so definitely a standout for me. Now, moving on to the next record, we have Wide Awake.
Leo DeLeo is probably the person that people must say that is up and coming for a long time, not Lucas Raps, bro. Because honestly, Leo DeLeo has been up and coming for a long time, bro. You know. And I'm not hating, I'm just saying that's probably the person you guys should be referencing. Why Lucas Raps? I feel like Lucas Raps is somewhat established. He's not up and coming, bro. What do you mean he's up and coming? Like, obviously he hasn't made it to the top, but he's made it enough where he has an audience and a fan base. So I can't really say he's up and coming, you know? He's just growing slowly.
Now, this is one of those album cuts that I'll find myself running back to. I just hate the fact that it was too short. I mean, you had Mash with the keys in the background and the rest of the instrumentation just creating this ambiance with words coming through with this determined spirit, letting niggas know that they won't catch him sleeping and holding their breath won't hurt him either, as he's staying wide awake. So he definitely has some words that most niggas can relate to, and I'm here for that.
I think Words could have done better on this project though. Like, I just feel like, I say, Words becoming off sounding like Reese too much for me, bro. And that's not even because I'm some diehard slime. That's just what I hear, bro. I feel like he needs to change his formula or something. It's just, I just don't want to hear you sounding like Reese. It's okay, you can diss him, and it's not like I'm picking sides. I'm just saying, bro, sound like somebody other than Reese. Sound like somebody other than the people you're dissing, please. That's all I asked, dog. That's all.
Just skimming through the album, he had Nothing You Could Do, which features Chico and Words, and it's more of a heartbreak song on some Afro pop type vibe. It's not really for me, but I understand why Mash dabbled with the sound.
Chico killed
Then we jump to More Money, which features Foka, Pabi Cooper, and Mello and Sleazy. It's obviously a piano record, which is cool, but it's also not for me. Then we jump to Mirrors, which features Usman.
That record had a cool vibe. But the only problem, it just feels so unnecessary. MashBeatz is a hip-hop producer. He's like one of the realest hip-hop producers has ever seen. Like, if we talk about hip-hop authenticity, I think MashBeatz fits that bill, bro. But for you to be now giving us piano and all this, like, I get it. Expand your horizons, play with your creativity. But my brother, like, we're not coming to you for piano Mash. I'm just saying, dog. I'm sorry, dog.
My Money, which was a nice change of pace. I mean, you just had him trapping out, giving us different flows and just talking his shit. Honestly speaking, I think right now, besides Words,
Usma Mane's verse here, bruh. Like, Usma Mane's verse is just lackluster, bruh, lately. Lackluster. Like, lackluster, I'm sorry, I have to say it, bro. It's not even hate. It's not even hate, bro. It's just lackluster, bruh. Like, I think Usma Mane could be doing like he's done better. Like when he was coming up, I feel like he was way more hungry with the bars. Now it's just like it's just cool. It's just like bro, I can't even explain it. It just feels like lazy to me. But like he's still. I don't want to. I don't want it to come off as hate. I'm just saying, like I just expect more for Usmamane, bro. Like I honestly do, bro.
See, My Money might have the best chemistry with Mash, considering how the mashup between them is really complimentary, so another standout for me. Now, moving on to Lost Bullet with Pretty Ugly and Stogie
Now this
T.
was crazy. This was crazy. Maybe that's the old head speaking in me, but this was crazy.
Right. This record is one of them ones for me. I mean, the production on this one was immaculate. It sort of has that
crazy.
slow, classical, mellow feel to it, allowing for the artist to express what they really want to say, and that's what Pretty did.
What light-skinned
Now,
face
even
is
though
that?
he didn't have the best delivery, in my opinion, I felt like his subject matter was more enticing. I mean, he spoke on personal resilience, financial stability from the past, the growth throughout his life and career, how women have pretty much degraded themselves due to how they exposed online, as well as how crime is inescapable because of how his cousin was brutally murdered. So definitely some topics that most of the audience could relate to, or I
Pretty's
guess
verse.
connect with.
Ooh,
But
fire.
some of the lines that really caught my attention was when Pretty touched on a story about one of his homies who was a woman who wanted a new form because she always felt like a dude more, and when she finally transitioned, she felt like she knew wrong because everyone wants to be Cinderella until the shoes worn, kind of insinuating that essentially she didn't know what it meant to be a man. So definitely some chilling words from Pretty, but I respect it because you don't really have artists touching on these types of conversations. Now with Stogie, while I
That's
thought
a deep one. That is a deep one. And I feel like these days, I feel like most of us know somebody like that. And yeah, it's a tough situation. Like the way that Pretty Ugly breaks it down is crazy because you don't really know what the other side entails. Vice versa. You could feel like, okay, you know what? I want to transition into, a woman. And you get to that side and you're like, oh, actually, bruh, this is not this is what I really want. And vice versa, bruh. So man, it's really down to the person and their experience. You can't tell somebody they're wrong or right for doing it. It's them and their experience, and you just gotta accept it for how it is. And they gotta go through their challenges and struggles as they are and who they've become. So it is what it is, bro.
his delivery was unmatched. I mean, he definitely displayed his skill level in terms of it being intricate and well pieced together. In terms of what he spoke on, right? While he touched on how he was raised, where he was essentially told not to hang around the wrong crowd because people have sinister sides to them, leading him to create these walls, closing himself up. He also speaks on being drawn to the materialistic lifestyle where the life he's living is a gift and a curse, but he chooses it even though his morals get tested. Now, he also speaks on how his verses are like Bible scriptures, and because he's only here for a few dawns and that real talk, he doesn't really care for the theatrics of the music industry, but rather prefers to get his truth off. He also mentions how life is like a pool table where he's the cue ball, and because life is too short, you should take every long shot you get because you never know if you might score. Now,
Bro, the wordplay there was crazy, bro. Pretty Ugly is... I feel like he's still underrated. Like, people still don't put, like, any real respect on his name when it comes to bars, bro. Like, but this man is a writer, bro. He can write.
I also liked how he showed love to AKA, mentioning how he channels his spirit looking at the gold plaques on his wall. But with everything said, both guys emphasize how the hood is fighting against two wars, where the one is against poverty and the other one is who is God, which speaks to not enough niggas in the hood believing in their religion, and even if they do, it's not taken that seriously. I mean, Stogie touched on how he follows the laws of the book as well as giving thanks to God, which I guess is his way of putting actions to words with this verse, so more niggas can eventually follow suit. But yeah, definitely one of those in-depth records where you might need to listen to it a couple of times so you get a better understanding of what's actually being said. Because I won't lie, I'm still digesting it and finding new meanings each time. Now, moving on to the next record with New Money, New Friends with Tato, Soul and Words, right? This is definitely another standout. I mean, we had Mash come through with those samples on this one, truly sounding like one of those classic signature MashBeatz records.
Yeah, Tato's flow as well, bro. Yo, he ate, bro.
I mean, Words on the hook was a nice touch, and Tato Soul with his verse, Man, did this nigga deliver. I mean, he was pretty much rapping from Mash's point of view, from how he started out as just a beat maker from Limpopo who was chasing a dream, to where he is currently literally breaking down all the projects and records he's made with some of the artists he's worked with, which I found to be crazy. I mean, this nigga went on to say, thanks for nothing every hater did, collect calls like I made a bid, summer 18 had the mold up 18, how I made it in, I was ambitious when I played it in, chop beats, tapped in Fruity Loops, circle the game like hula hoops, I was wrecking crews, you knew the troops, fire my water, no fan nigga, carry the heat with no van nigga, damn nigga, before we go, I'm on the corner, if you know, you know, I won't explain, understand nigga, this my religion, drop jaws, mouse wide, new money like Saudi, but get it out the south side, chop beats, no words, only the brave producer, I need Medusa, that's Versace, I wanna abuse her, my frequency is my biggest secret, take my bed, got a Benz, I can sleep in. Like, come on guys,
Damn.
what do we even say? I mean, this might be the best verse on the project, but maybe you guys feel different.
Best verse.
All I know is Tato came through on this one. Now with the bonus record being
like
transaction with
it's between Pretty and Tattoo, bro. Honestly, for me, best verse. Like, yo, they really ate both of them. Honestly, Stogie did his thing as well, so I don't know, bro. There's some competition for top verse.
Fana touch line. I mean, this track was truly unnecessary.
This track was fire.
As in my opinion, and you guys can kill me for saying that, but trash is trash.
That's not trash.
But with all that
bro.
said,
that
right, I think Mash has perfected his skill in producing, considering that he was able to adapt to every artist he worked with. I mean, if it wasn't for his production, some of those verses might have not hit the same. So he also does have that ability to bring out the best in some of the artists he works with. The last thing I'll say is that I do appreciate that he's trying to evolve as a producer, and it takes balls to try new sounds, because most niggas become content when they found a successful formula, but not Mash. He's still pushing his own boundaries, which I think we can all appreciate. But anyways, you guys let me know your thoughts on this. Are you enjoying The Secret Frequency by MashBeatz, and what are your favorite tracks so far? Comment down below.
Okay, guys, like, comment, and sub to P that G and your boy Dways. Anyway, yeah, I do still feel like if that was the track list, because I think I listened to this project in reverse, to be honest, because I was listening to it on YouTube, and sometimes people start with the first track, and then in the playlist it starts as the last track. You know what I mean? So it's one of those ones. But yeah, man, I think this project is like, I can commend Mash for breaking the boundaries and not really staying in a lane and kind of going all over the place with it. I can respect that. But at the same time, I just felt like there wasn't enough structure here. I felt like it was a bit too all over the place. Not to say it was bad, like it wasn't bad, it was just a lot going on, bro. Honestly, just a lot going on, bro. It felt like almost a few projects in one, like little mini projects in one almost. But I like that he showed love to the youngins, the up and comers. I do appreciate that. He created a platform for them. That was nice. But it's tough, because I say also the quality of what they handed in wasn't top tier, top level, bruh. Producer albums, I feel like it's got to be on the level of what Stogie T did, what a Pretty Ugly did, what a Tato Soul did. Like, these guys, you can tell, really showed up, bro. Really, really showed up, bruh. Like, really. And maybe I'm being a bit biased, because obviously I appreciate actual rapping more than just sound effects and moaning on the beat. Like, there's a time and place for that, but hey, bruh, not all the time. I think music that lasts is gonna be music that speaks to you. As much as these kids always say, it speaks to us, it shows over time, because when they grow older, they only stick with the music that really spoke to them. They don't just like the Juice WRLD type of stuff. The stuff that really sinks in, and it's like they talk about real things. That's what they really grow up and carry on listening to. These things of just, hey, MashBeatz and mashed potato, whatever Father Touchline was saying. Like, that's here today, gone tomorrow. Let's be honest, bro. That's it. And not to say it's not necessary, because music like that is still nice, bro. I like to hear music that still like it's just for vibes, just for the vibe of now, the time. Like, that's fine. And then there's other artists I listen to who give me music that I know is timeless and that I'm gonna age to and grow to and listen to from time and time and time again, you know? But when you're just gonna give me, hey, Mukante, like, bro, next year somebody else is gonna make another track like that. I'm gonna move on to them, but nobody's gonna make, like, for instance, a Take Care, a Section 80, bro, Friday Night Lights, bro. Like, projects like those, I'll always listen to till I die, bro. Love Live ASAP, bro. Like, these were just, for me in my time. Those were really the projects. I mean, even X's project, 17, like, those projects are timeless, bro. Timeless, bro. It's unfortunate that in today's age, I feel like we're getting less timeless music and more music for the playlists. But there's what it is, guys. I'm just a guy. There's nothing more I can tell you. I'm just a guy. What do I know about anything? But guys, I want to leave you with this message and saying, be good to one another, guys. Love each other. There's a lot of pain, a lot of hurt happening in the world. A lot of people are hurting out here, man. And they're projecting. And I've been seeing that a lot. And it's okay. God loves you, man. Stay safe, stay blessed.